U.S. government and other governments who reached out. And the friendlies were people who were very much read into some of these projects, who knew that they had been managed illegally.
In the depths of secrecy, shrouded by the icy landscapes of the South Pole, lies a weapon of unimaginable power, a device so advanced it could rival the forces of nature itself. Imagine the devastating earthquakes that shook Tokyo in 2011, leaving a trail of destruction and despair. Now, picture a weapon capable of triggering such cataclysmic events at will anywhere on the globe. Startling claims have emerged, pointing fingers at none other than the U.S. military, suggesting their deep involvement in the development of this earth-shattering superweapon.
Makes you wonder, what other secret technology is the U.S. military working on now? And could they be working with allies from another planet? According to one foreign government, this video proves it. September 2018, the Mediterranean Sea. An F-18 is approaching the deck of the carrier USS Ford.
As it goes to touchdown, we actually see a triangular-shaped UFO. Let's rewind that.
The object definitely doesn't look like any known military aircraft.
Could it be that the guardians of the world's most powerful nation hold the keys to a force that could reshape the very fabric of our planet? The implications are as chilling as the Antarctic winds where this enigmatic weapon purportedly resides. Dr. Stephen Greer, a leading figure in the field of UFO research and extraterrestrial intelligence, is no stranger to controversy. But today, he's about to take on a subject that could dwarf all his previous endeavors. He revealed a plethora of advanced technologies that are being developed in the shadows, far from the public eye in the icy land. Dr. Greer led a groundbreaking initiative on June 12, 2023, at the prestigious National Press Club in Washington, D.C. He unveiled compelling evidence that sheds light on covert and unauthorized black-budget projects associated with UFO or UAP operations. This was a high-profile presentation, the first of its kind in over 2 decades, where Greer was joined by 6 courageous whistleblowers willing to disclose crucial information about these covert operations. One of them was Eric Hecker, a former contractor with Raytheon Technologies Corporation.
Necessary information that gets out there. I wish that I could be relieved of the task, but until I can find someone that can properly handle this information, I have to be on point for it.
He spent a year at the South Pole and had unparalleled access to advanced technology. Hecker's testimony uncovered the existence of a secret space program being conducted right in Antarctica. He spoke of technologies so advanced they seem like the stuff of science fiction, and one of them is the ice cube.
Ice cube is basically a big eye that looks at the sky, and instead of seeing beams of light, it sees beams of neutrinos. Now, why were we interested in neutrinos? Why not use light? It's cheaper and easier. Well, we are very likely to see very different things. And in fact, at the moment we have detected our first beams and we are trying to figure out what we are actually seeing. But educated guesses are that we are seeing very powerful cosmic accelerators.
A machine capable of triggering massive earthquakes and other unique systems that serve as air traffic control for unidentified flying objects. Now, if you wonder if this air traffic control is meant to point towards aliens, then it is absolutely right. In 2023 alone, the U.S. government has been vocal about UFO phenomena in the American airspace.
I'll just ask you bluntly, have you seen spacecraft made from outside of this world?
Absolutely not, no.
Okay. Has anyone ever talked about that with you?
No.
Okay.
I mean, look, there's clearly a lot of interest. Our interest is in actually scientifically following the evidence and single-celled organisms, like the algae in your pool that we all know about in Arizona. Things like that. That's much more likely the kind of life we're going to find, especially locally.
So it is exciting to know that aliens would be involved with the American bureaucracy. However, Eric Hecker's revelations about the IceCube neutrino detector add a layer of complexity and intrigue to what is already a compelling mystery. On the surface, the IceCube neutrino detector appears to be a normal scientific instrument designed to capture and analyze elusive neutrinos, subatomic particles that rarely interact with matter. However, Hecker suggests that the device's capabilities go far beyond its ostensible purpose. The detector is equipped with digital optical modules or DOMs, each capable of emitting powerful signals at a staggering 2047 volts. This level of power output is not typically associated with mere scientific experiments, raising questions about the true nature of the device. Perhaps it serves as a communication hub, not just for Earth-based transmissions, but for interstellar or even intergalactic communications. Hecker goes on to mention the ELF system, which stands for extremely low frequency. This system was not just a dormant piece of equipment. It was fully operational during his time at the South Pole Station. ELF waves are known for their ability to penetrate water, soil, and rock, and are often used in submarine communication. The presence of an operational ELF system in conjunction with the IceCube neutrino detector suggests a level of technological capability that goes beyond mere scientific inquiry. What makes Hecker's revelations even more compelling is his first-hand experience and access to these technologies during his time in Antarctica. He's not just speculating, he's sharing what he has seen with his own eyes. Also, the involvement of Raytheon Technologies in the IceCube project is a significant development that raises several questions. Raytheon is a major American defense contractor known for its advanced military technologies including radar systems, missile defense, and cybersecurity solutions. Their partnership with the American government on a project like IceCube lends a different weight to what might otherwise be considered purely a scientific endeavor. It suggests that the project could have dual-use applications, meaning it could be used for both civilian and military purposes. Hecker shares more about the device's capabilities, including its potential use in quantum communication, its overpowered ability to cause seismic activities, indicating that IceCube may not be just a scientific experiment. Given Raytheon's expertise in defense technologies and its history of government contracts, its involvement could mean that IceCube is part of a larger strategy that goes beyond academic research. It could be a component of national security initiatives, or even global surveillance and communication networks. Hecker has more to say about how the IceCube neutrino detector carries us into the realm of quantum communication, a cutting-edge field that leverages the principles of quantum physics to enable ultra-secure and incredibly fast data transmission. Quantum communication relies on quantum entanglement, a phenomenon where particles become interconnected in such a way that the state of one instantly influences the state of another, regardless of the distance separating them. This allows for instantaneous and secure data transfer, making it virtually impossible to intercept or decode the information being sent. Hecker says that the IceCube neutrino detector might be involved in such advanced communication systems. Given that neutrinos are elusive particles that can pass through almost any form of matter, they could serve as an ideal medium for quantum communication. The high-voltage capabilities of the detector's digital optical modules, emitting signals at such high voltages, could be a key component in facilitating this quantum data transfer. But this classified program doesn't stop here. According to Hecker, when the IceCube neutrino detector was activated, it caused the ground to shake. The shaking could be a byproduct of the immense energy being released or manipulated by the detector, or it could be an intentional feature designed for geophysical applications or even warfare. The combination of quantum communication capabilities and the potential to induce seismic activity makes the IceCube neutrino detector a subject of immense interest and concern. If Hecker's claims are accurate, this device could represent a significant advancement in both communication technology and geophysical manipulation. This would mean that the station is not just a scientific outpost, but a critical node in a much larger, possibly interstellar network. The idea of a space traffic control hub implies a level of a space control station that is both earthly and extraterrestrial, and that necessitates organized management. This could involve coordinating the movements of classified spacecraft, monitoring unidentified flying objects, and even liaising with extraterrestrial entities. Such a role would require advanced radar and communication systems, possibly even technologies that are yet to be disclosed to the public. The South Pole Station's involvement in faster-than-light communication is not just groundbreaking, it's revolutionary. This isn't a concept confined to the pages of science fiction or theoretical physics anymore. The station is at the forefront of FDL communication, serving as a switchboard for instantaneous conversations that span across astronomical distances. Hecker also hinted at a hidden nuclear power plant or a top-secret energy source at the station. The presence of such a powerful energy source would be necessary to support the advanced technologies and operations he describes. A hidden nuclear power plant would provide the immense amount of energy required for such advanced radar systems, communication networks, and possibly even seismic or weather manipulation technologies. Alternatively, the station could be harnessing a yet unknown form of energy, potentially even tapping into zero-point energy or other speculative power sources. Judging by the ice cube's devastating potential of mass destruction, it is extremely important to remember another device created by the US government that had a similar effect on our climate. This gadget was capable of manipulating the weather and turning it into a global catastrophe. HAARP, also known as high-frequency active auroral research, has been a subject of global debate, often accused of having the power to manipulate weather and even trigger earthquakes. The 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan serve as a chilling example, and allegations from world leaders like Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, Iran's former leader, and Hugo Chavez, who have accused the program of causing natural calamities in their own countries. Officially, HAARP's purpose is far less ominous. The program sends potent radio waves into the ionosphere, a layer situated more than 60 kilometers above Earth. These waves heat up electrons, creating disturbances known as perturbations. They lodge similar to what ice cube does when it interacts with neutrinos. It aims to study the ionosphere to improve communication and navigation systems, but the gap between its official purpose and the allegations against it is vast, leading many to question what HAARP is truly capable of. Hecker's revelations about the ice cube causing the ground to shake when activated certainly add fuel to the speculative fire surrounding HAARP's controversial history. The HAARP program initially was a joint venture between the U.S. Air Force and Navy. It operated from 1990 to 2014. In 2015, control shifted to the University of Alaska Fairbanks. While many accuse HAARP of manipulating weather and triggering earthquakes, scientists involved in the project strongly deny these claims, stating that HAARP's radio waves can't affect Earth's surface weather. Contrary to popular belief, HAARP is not a secret weapon lab tucked away in a remote corner. It's a research facility in Alaska, focused on studying the ionosphere to improve communication and navigation systems. While it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of conspiracy theories, it's crucial to remember that earthquakes are natural phenomena, not the handiwork of HAARP's high-frequency radio waves. But let's not forget that humans have already demonstrated the ability to induce earthquakes without the need for HAARP or ice cube-like technologies. Methods like fracking, used in the oil and natural gas industries, have been linked to minor seismic activities. Even nuclear explosions, though localized, can cause the ground to tremble to around 5 to 10 kilometers wide area. But there's more. HAARP isn't alone. Similar projects exist globally, including in Puerto Rico, Ukraine, and even Norway. And recently, after a massive earthquake struck Turkey, social media was abuzz with accusations against HAARP. Speculations are raging furiously against the use of advanced technologies and the government's denial all around the globe. Even the 20th century genius Nikola Tesla dreamed of creating a machine capable of generating vibrations strong enough to cause earthquakes. This concept, often referred to as Tesla's earthquake machine, was based on the principle of mechanical resonance. Tesla believed that by identifying the natural frequency of an object and applying a force at that same frequency, it would be possible to amplify the object's vibrations until it broke apart. While the concept of Tesla's earthquake machine may seem like a relic of the past, its theoretical implications resonate even today, especially when we consider recent seismic activities. Take, for example, the seismic swarm near Antarctica that triggered an astounding 85,000 earthquakes in 2020. Unlike Tesla's machine, which was designed to induce seismic activity, These earthquakes were attributed to natural processes, specifically magma movement deep beneath the Earth's crust. The epicenter of the seismic activity. The Orca Seamount is a dormant underwater volcano that rises nearly 3,000 feet from the ocean floor. To understand these seismic activities better, scientists employed a combination of local earthquake detecting stations and global satellite navigation systems. The data collected is invaluable, not just for understanding the seismic swarm near Antarctica, but also for gaining insights into Earth's internal processes. So, what does all this mean for us and our understanding of the Earth? These seismic activities and the technologies used to study them provide us with a front row seat to some of Earth's most dramatic performances. They help us understand our planet in ways we've never imagined, from its internal magma flows to its seismic activities and even its ionospheric conditions. And as we transition from Tesla's early 20th century experiments to modern-day seismic events, we're reminded that the Earth itself is a kind of natural earthquake machine, continually reshaping its own landscape. A gadget that combines the capabilities of HAARP's ionospheric research, IceCube's quantum communication, and advanced seismic detection technologies. Such a device could revolutionize our understanding of Earth and potentially even give us the tools to predict or mitigate natural disasters. While this may sound like science fiction today, the rapid advancements in technology make it a plausible reality for tomorrow.